I've done a video about grounding yourself when you catch yourself spiraling into a depression or getting super anxious or panicky. Now I'd like to talk about shifting your headspace when you realize that you're in a bad headspace, being able to shift your focus. This can be really hard to do in the beginning, and it's just going to take time. It's going to take repetition, and it could take setting alarms in your phone to remind you to do it daily to start with. But the more you practice this, it will become second nature. And I've gone through phases where I'm doing it a lot, and I'm being really good about shifting my focus and shifting my mindset, and then I'll fall into slumps where it just kind of falls off because normally life starts to go better or things are going well, so I'm not worried about it as much and lose track of it, and then I'll need to pick it back up later on. But the first step would be being able to recognize that you're dipping into a bad headspace a lot. To shift out of that is, for me, about gratitude and making a gratitude list. And when I started this, it was a physical list. Like, I'd get a pen and paper, I'd open my notepad, and I'd write down, I think it started off with 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then it moved to 10. And now I more so create that list in my head. And say even every night, as you're like retiring at night, you're going to lay your head down, you just go through a mental list of some things that you're grateful for. That can shift your headspace so fast. If you're in a bad place, if you're feeling down and out and the world's just out to get you, or what you're doing isn't good enough, or you're not good enough for work or the relationship that you're in, start to make that gratitude list. Practice it a little bit in the beginning at first, and if you do it for long enough, you'll catch yourself as you're going through your day thinking of things to pick out within that day to put on your gratitude list. It's really good about keeping you in that positive headspace, because then you'll catch yourself, oh, this was a really good breakfast that I had with this person, and I'm really grateful that I was able to go to this breakfast, and I'm going to put that on my list tonight. And then we get to around lunchtime or a task that I completed at work right after lunch, and I say, I'm so grateful that I got to complete this and turn it in on time. It made me feel really good about myself. I think I'm going to put this on my gratitude list later tonight. So now I'm keeping track of what I'm grateful for throughout my day, which is a total shift. Going from just doing it at night to now I'm keeping track throughout the day, and it's keeping me in this positive headspace and remembering all of the things that I have to be grateful for. It's so easy to look past all of those. And some of them are little things, like just being healthy and being on this earth and able to breathe and have a good relationship with this person or that person. It seems so simple, but it really does so much for your psyche and getting you out of those ruts when you're feeling down in the dumps. So try to make that positive head shift. And I think a gratitude list is the way to do it.